Should we take it out? Yeah, take it. When it's taken out. When it's time to understand our students. Thank you. Wait.
Oh,
Do it now.
He'd rather be on the other side so that way his button needs to be at the end.
So you can refer to the file.
We're the first responders from Jackson Park Elementary School. We are in the 5th grade, and this is our 3rd year in the competition. For our project, we decided to think locally. First, we wanted to think about what would happen if there was a flood in our school. We talked to disaster awareness experts named Jory Bartolacci and from the Red Cross and Shane Smith, an insurance adjuster. An insurance adjuster at the Scramble who told us that schools are usually built on high ground and that a different disaster might be better to look at. We live in a tornado alley, so we thought, why not do tornadoes? We also thought about our school. We started by talking to our principal, Mr. Shostak.
He said that the biggest concern in a tornado is communication within the school because everyone in the school would be spread out, making communication difficult if the power, Wi-Fi, and cellular networks go down.
If I was texting Ivana, normally the message would have to travel to a cell phone tower or over a wireless network. If any of that broke down, like in a tornado, I would not be able to text Ivana. You can see how this happens in the diagram with the phone towers on it.
Oh, here.
She has it.
No, no.
No, wrong one. That's the...
We researched ways to communicate if these systems failed. We found out about a system called LifeNet. LifeNet is a peer-to-peer system for natural disasters that could cover a whole community. A peer-to-peer system needs to carry basic communication, but not high bandwidth information like movies. A peer-to-peer system uses all the phones, Wi-Fi routers, or computers in the area to pass along messages. So that text message I mentioned earlier would be able to go from my phone through other devices till it reached Ivana's.
One of the best things about peer-to-peer system is that it is fault tolerant. Fault tolerant means that if one connection fails, there are many other connections for the message to go through. You can see an example of this on the second diagram.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
We thought that this peer-to-peer system would be a good solution for our school's problem. In order for a peer-to-peer system to work, everyone has to enable their devices with peer-to-peer software. This may be hard to get everyone to download in the town, but it could be required for staff in the school.
The software available from LifeNet is free, so it would be low cost. It also is an open source software, and it works on all different devices like laptops, smartphones, and Wi-Fi routers. A text message is 100 times less expensive with LifeNet than with solutions like satellite phones.
To see how it would work, we made a model of our school out of Legos. As you can see, the power is down. So the cell phones inside the school communicate not by using the cell phone's provider's tower, which is broken, but by using the peer-to-peer system. For example, Mr. Shostak is on the 3rd floor. He needs to reach a teacher in the basement, but the phones are too far apart to communicate directly. The message is passed from Mr. Shostak's phone through a phone on the 2nd floor down to the basement.
The time has ended.
Okay.
Thank you very very nice.
Yeah, so we'll ask you some questions, and hopefully you'll be able to share some more information about your project as we ask some
I
questions.
wasn't fully finished, but
It's okay. We'll give you a chance to, at the end, if we got a few minutes, if you can share whatever else you want to share at the end.
Nick, Xavier, and I moved mostly on the more of a programming team. So Ivana, Lydia, and Brennan worked more on the project.
So we know a bit more than they do.
That's okay, that's fine. So again, you guys talked about your school, so the community. So what's the community that your school's in? Where? What town?
We're from Jackson Park. We're in U City.
University City? Okay, U City. And so how did you guys decide on the project that you worked on?
So we decided to think locally. So that would be floods and tornadoes. And we talked at the scramble. There were experts that we talked to. They said that floods weren't much of a concern because they're built on a high ground with a watershed nearby.
So we decided to do tornadoes because that was the other natural disaster that sometimes hits you.
tornado. Since we live in Tornado Alley, tornadoes are kind of common. Not extremely, but still common. This is pretty much all of us built, but not this. This was only the project group, pretty much. But we actually used this, which is from underneath the tree.
It's the
We have to
broken
remove the branch. So we use this to kind of symbolize as our broken cell phone connection.
So can you describe your problem for me in 3 sentences? Or, you don't have to. Short description.
Our Mr. Shostak said that his concern at school, at our school, was communication from teacher to teacher to alert them that there's a tornado coming and to go into the right spot.
And the reason why communication was an issue is because all of the students and teachers were spread out around the school on the first level and the basement.
Like this, pretty much.
Except that
pretty
it's
much
just
it would be on the 2 bottom floors, pretty much.
So can you
Not
describe your solution for me about?
so peer-to-peer basically is a network of devices that can talk either directly to each other or bounce on the phones, on the devices to get to its destination.
The solution is that instead of it going through all this, which might be broken, it just goes really quickly from like phone to phone to phone. No, so it doesn't. So just like one tower broke, it could just knock down the entire system. This is much harder because one phone could break, but then it would just find another device.
You want to say something?
You can actually see what this means on this diagram. So it shows that this has a power failure, so it just takes another route, pretty much.
Who did you share your solution with?
We shared it with our principal, but he never got to contact us back. And we were thinking of sharing. We kept on going on. We were going to share it with other, like maybe the Brittany Woods principal, and see what their solution for their problem would be here, and different people from different school districts.
How do you share it with your principal?
We had
10 seconds left.
to ask for the meeting. We met for the problem, and we sent an email to him for saying the solution. He has not replied.
Time is up.
Thank you, great job. Thank you, appreciate it.